What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. In today's video, we're actually going to be talking about marketing the Drip network and precisely the Drip Marketing DAO, because what they're doing is pretty good and I wanted to support them in what they're doing. So as you guys know, I love marketing, and when there's a project that needs marketing like Drip and the animal farm, because they need a lot of education, I feel like it's very much needed to have marketing, especially when it's done by the right people. So because Drip Coach, Scott the Investor, and Rockcape are doing a pretty good job in promoting the Drip network, and they've actually been able to onboard many people into the Drip Garden, I decided to help them out and start a garden under them. So this afternoon I started a garden under them, and turns out I wasn't filming the right screen, but I'm here today to show you exactly what I did. So let's get started in today's video. Alright, so if you guys can see over here, this is a video from 11 months ago and actually had 2,610 plants, guys. At the time, I mean, Drip was at a much higher price. I mean, if we look at the beginning of the video, I had 161 Drip, bro! Sheesh, this guy is balling. 161 Drip. I was making 1.6 Drip a day at that point. But you know, at that point, I didn't really know how the garden worked, because I didn't know that the garden was an LP, because my team leader tried to explain it to me. He didn't do a good job in explaining it to me. I didn't know it was an LP that actually is affected by the token price. So if this one goes down, the other one goes down as well. Even though the BUSD was helping it with the LP liquidity, it wasn't good enough to sustain the price of Drip. And I really didn't understand the mechanics of the plants, the seeds, and the total value log, the users that are using it. It was a whole thing back in the days. But anyways, if we look right now, what I did was, like, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my original wallet. So with my original wallet, you guys can see over here, I have a 351 million plants. And this one, as I told you, it's been compounding for 13 months maybe, because the video that I showed you guys was a few weeks later. This one was compounding for about 13 months, and I have 351 million plants in this garden, right? So what I decided to do is start a second garden on the Drip Marketing DAO, because they're using the BUSD from the garden here, which is completely selling a BSC token rather than selling a animal farm / Drip network ecosystem token, which is really good. They're using that BUSD to finance some marketing campaigns on Facebook, and in turn try to recruit people into our ecosystem, and they've done a really good job. I mean, when they started, this was at 225 to 230,000 Drip BUSD LPs total value locked. Now it's at 249, so it looks like their work is really paying off. So now what I did was I actually started a second garden, which has much more than I currently have in my garden. So it has 513 million, so that's about $100 that I started this garden with. So there's I think, if I'm not mistaken, a 10% tax that goes directly into their garden as an addition to what I would have gotten. So it doesn't take the 10% from my garden and gives it to them. It just gives them an extra 10% into their garden. Not only that, but every time I compound this garden, they're going to be getting a chunk of that too. I think it's like 2% or something, 2.5% directly into their LPs. So that's pretty cool, guys. And I feel like it's going to help them out. And no matter how much you start with, it's good enough for them to help them in their marketing campaigns and the marketing efforts. I mean, these guys are dedicated. You guys know Drip Coach, Scott the Investor, and Rockcape. If they put their mind to something, they're going to do a good job at it. So anyways, that's one thing. I want to show you guys also what their recent numbers are. So if you guys want to follow them, you guys can go to, shout out to Trap Defi. You guys can go to Marketing DAO on Twitter, Drip Marketing DAO. So you guys can see they have 683 followers. You can go ahead and follow these guys. They're doing a really good job. The latest numbers, let's look at the latest numbers. So they have They have 207 referral wallets under them, so that's tremendous. That means that there's 207 people within the community and outside the community that have actually started gardens under the Drip Marketing DAO. A big majority of that is the community, so we're not going to lie to ourselves here. There's 7 people that joined on Telegram, so I'm thinking maybe 7 people or maybe close to 10 people joined using these referral wallets, but it's still a big help from the community to help these marketing campaigns. There's 232 LPs bought, 102 LPs sold, so they can reinvest the drip and they can sell the BUSD for some marketing campaigns. They spent $224 worth of ads. They have 8.5k follows on Facebook, and as you guys can see, the latest update they have is a bit different, but 250 contract balance they got up to there, so that's pretty awesome in my opinion. So let's just look at my drip network before we head out for the day. The reason why I'm promoting the drip marketing DAO this late is because I really have a garden already, and I didn't really think I needed to start a second garden. But you know what, guys? I mean, even though I had a little bit of money to spend, I thought this would be a good opportunity because we're at a ground level, right? Now, we all understand how the seeds work, plants work, and how the more TVL is added to the garden, the better the cycle, the more rewards we're all going to be making. So just imagine that TVL goes back to 800k, goes back to 900k, it goes back over 1 million like it was at some point. I mean, people are going to be making crazy amounts of LPs here, and a lot of them are going to be taking some profits, but profits versus what people are going to be making, everybody's going to come back to the garden. It's one of the best miners out there, right? So anyways, right now I have 7.6k in my faucet. Guys, thank you so much for my team members. For those that don't know, I didn't airdrop the team members for the month of March. I really ran out of time, and at the point where I was about to do it, I forgot that I compounded, so I said might as well just wait till the end of April, and then the airdrop is going to be much bigger. So I'm going to be doing the March and April airdrops for the team at that point. If you guys have not started your team wallet, your faucet, your faucet in your wallet in the faucet, you guys can go ahead and use the link in my description. You can join if you want. Do your own research. I mean, it's very risky. We don't know what's going on with drip. We don't know what's going on with Forex. But if you want to start your faucet, might as well start it under me because I'm a good educator and I like to teach you guys. I love to DM you guys. If you have any questions, DM me on Twitter, DM me on Telegram. We're going to be chatting hours upon end. You guys know me. I'm always on Telegram and I'm always chatting over there. So guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.